Clap it up. The ISUPK started on 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, in the command of Junior Hanna. We've been setting this truth since 1969. Letting our people know that we are the true Israelites of the Bible, and that our oppressor, the devil, is a lie. You understand? They've been lying on so many levels. You understand?
Right.
Our whole heritage and everything that is us has been stolen from us. We should be heavily offended. You understand? Like we shouldn't take this so easy. You know what I'm saying, brother? Our name and our rep is everything on the streets.
Right.
So why would you just let, you know what I mean, an oppressor, you know what I mean, the weakest breed of man take our nationality? You understand? You know, make it seem like they the ones that have our laws. And then they wind up with benefits from taking our nationality.
Right.
You understand? Like they on top. They make it seem like they got the laws, they the important people, you know what I mean? But they not. You know what I mean? They're so not. You know what I mean? We're the most important people on earth. You understand? The world was made for our sakes.
Right.
You understand? And we need to take part in rulership. You understand? It can be ours. You know what I'm saying? If I could, we can start off with, let me get Jeremiah chapter 14, verse 2. Bedrock scripture, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I want to I'm gonna go into the books. You know what I'm saying? I got my book bag. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna drive, I'm gonna get into these. We're gonna get, of course, the truth is always in the scriptures. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But a lot of times our people don't believe it unless the people that stole our identity, which is crazy. Until somebody that stole our identity says that what we're saying is the truth. Until they back up, you know what I mean? What we already been knowing was the truth since 1969. It's not valuable. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If I could, you got that for me, sir?
Come. Jeremiah chapter 14, verse 2.
Mm-hmm.
Judah mourneth.
This is Judah mourning. You know what I'm saying? Like, so this is letting us know who are the people of the book. You understand? This is one tribe. You know what I'm saying? This is the tribe of Judah. You know what I mean? Which I feel like everybody in this room right now is the tribe of Judah. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it be up for debate. Sometimes I be thinking I might be gay. You know what I mean? I be thinking about my father people. You know what I mean? So I might be gay. I don't give a damn though. You know what I mean? Whatever door, as long as it, you know what I mean, got my people on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm with it. You know what I mean? But this right here, this is specifically talking about Judah. It says Judah mourner. It's letting you know who we are. You understand? Understand that there's 12 tribes of us. You understand? And this is everybody. You understand? But this, like, we're all going through this. We're all mourning. But the thing is, you got to realize we have to dissect the scriptures and dissect each word. You know what I mean? And so we can have a better understanding about what's going on or who we are. You know what I'm saying? So this right here says Judah mourning. We all in mourning. Every tribe behind me is in mourning. You understand? And what we can do is start doing some process of elimination. Like, what's the game you used to play where you got flip the coin? I mean, you flip the heads up and be like, you got to guess, like, you know, man got a mustache.
Guess who?
That's my
game.
You understand? You know what I'm saying? Like, guess who? It's process of elimination.
Right.
We doing process of elimination on who the true Israelites are. Who are the people in mourning? You know who not in mourning? The Jewish man.
Right.
The Jewish man who claimed to be Jews. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Who, you know what I mean? With the suffix, if I could, somebody could look up the suffix ish. You know what I'm saying? But he claims that he's the Jewish man. He's the Israelite. I don't know if they say Israelite. They just say Jewish. That's all they got. You understand? Where the rest of the tribes? Israelis. You know what I mean? They Israelis. You know what I'm saying? Like that. They don't really understand. They know the traditions that's been passed down to them, but they don't know the power in what they're doing. They don't, you know what I mean? They don't know. Just like I feel like they just like ignorant pastors that just, you know that you're wrong, but I don't think they know the extent of how wrong they are and like what punishment they gonna have to suffer. You understand? Go ahead.
Well, they don't believe. They know they wrong. You understand? And they know what they're doing. Just like you said, they know that they not the people of the Bible.
Right. They definitely
They know that they're not the people.
they got it. You know what I'm saying? They go ahead. The definition. Go ahead.
The "it's" can be added to other words indicating approximately like.
Say it again.
That "it's" can be added to other words
Uh-huh.
to indicate approximately like.
A light. Do it.
Example, 40-ish.
40s. There you go. 40s.
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
something like 40.
Yeah, you something like it. That's hey, a lot of times that's what I tell people. They ask me how old I am. You know what I'm saying? 40s. I'm in it somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I lost track. After 40, the number is a blur.
Right.
You understand? But then it's to be something like. You understand? You wash your black shirt a couple times, it's not black. And no boy, it's blackish. You
Right.
understand? Go ahead.
Israelis not black, not Jews at all.
Yeah, exactly. They're not Jews at all. You understand? They're thieves. You know what I'm saying? They're the, you know what I mean, they scum. You know what I mean? They took our whole nationality. They and this is the thing right here. This is where I never understand. How can, like, we know most people, even outside the truth, we realize that Jesus is black.
Right.
I'm not gonna say it here. We already know. But I'm saying people outside in the world, they plenty of people say, like, I know Jesus ain't. I know he ain't white. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows he ain't white.
Right.
So this is the crazy part. So, but we still don't. So we know that they have done that great lie to say that Jesus, Yahushua, is white. But we don't understand that if they made him white, why we can't get that they made themselves the Israelites. They made the Israelites white.
Right.
You understand? Like, so it's like, why is that so hard to believe? Why is it? You guys understand?
So my thing is, if they go lie about the Howard and how what color the Most High is, it's nothing that the Sunday won't lie about.
Right.
It's like these people have no limit on the diabolical like schemes they come up with to go against the Most High. Like,
Yeah.
they go to all limits to how that identity, laws, traditions, like even go to slavery, they get the law by
You can they? I'm gonna dig it in. I'm not sure. I feel like 'cause I don't want to just be silent. It is like I'm just looking. Like one, I'm like, what's on? Yeah.
So even though the slavery era, it was just a crime for us to keep our name. Like, and that this goes to show you, like how much they hate us and how much they're like changed everything, changed history. They have no limit of the evil they do.
Right.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, we can see that by what they've done to us. You know what I mean? They you know what I mean, by hanging our people, putting them on the same trail that leads to a school, and then our babies gotta walk to school and watch the hung, you know what I mean, brothers and sisters while they walk in the school, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's heavy. But go ahead.
And the gates thereof language.
And the gates thereof language. Like what is a gate for? You understand? Darash. What is a gate
It's for protection.
for? Protection. Okay. Okay. For protection. You understand? Everybody has a gate. If you got a yard, you want to have a gate.
Right.
You understand? Like nobody wants to just have an open yard. It's just open season. You can have anything you got in that yard can be taken without a sign. You know what I'm saying? A gate is protection. You understand? And it says the gate there of what?
Language.
Language. You understand? What is language name? You understand? Go ahead.
Weak,
Say it again.
weak,
My man. Weak. You understand? Our protection is weak. You know what was our protection? Who's part of our protection? It's our preachers. You understand? They're the ones they're supposed to protect us and at least guide us to the Most High. We need guidance to the Most High. We sheep. You understand? Of course, we need leadership to guide us. You understand? Go ahead.
And the Christian the Christian churches were supposed to lead us to God.
Exactly.
But then like white people were supposed to lead us to God.
Said what? Say it again.
They were supposed to lead us to the truth.
Who said white people? That is 100% incorrect. You understand? White people role is to be the whooping stick.
Right.
You understand? Like that's their role in the earth. You understand? If what's that precept? You know that precept?
Which one?
They've created for I can't think of it.
Created for dishonor.
Not the song, and not that one, but the one with their punish that they're the ones supposed to punish us.
They created by on YouTube.
It might be something like that. I'm gonna try to get it, but hold up, I'm gonna get it. But come on, let's get that. But yeah, but no, that's correct, incorrect. But like I said, they put the word. I guess that's a better one, like the one you said. What is it? Created for dishonor, right?
Created one was created for honor and one for dishonor.
For dishonor. Hey, can you grab that real quick, man? Created for dishonor. Yeah. All right, Romans 9, chapter 21. Romans chapter 9, verse 21.
You want me to get that?
If you could. Or can you get that? Can you get that around? Romans chapter 9, verse 21.
Romans chapter 9, verse 21. Has not the potter power over the clay?
You understand? So right here, this is the Most High speaking about, you know what I mean, why he created certain people for certain reasons and why he did it at all. You understand?
Right.
It says, have not the potter power over the clay. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like he could do whatever the hell he wants.
Right.
But you know what I mean? Who will be to question or wonder why? You understand? It's not what you said, Raj. I'm just trying to bring it home to it. You understand? Go ahead.
Of the same lump to make one vessel unto honor.
You understand? Make one vessel unto honor. You understand? So you can make one vessel unto honor. Go ahead.
And another unto dishonor.
You understand? So the thing is, you can make. So think about making. Think about if you got some clay, Raj. Say you got some clay. Well, say you got something to be able to build something. You can make. Say you can make one. You can make a glass pot. You know, you can make a mug for your mother, a coffee mug for your mother. That's what you did with some of the clay that you got. And the other clay, you can make a trash can. You understand?
Right.
Now you made one for honor. You know what I mean? You made that you presented it to your mother. This is for you, ma, as a mug. The other one you made to be a trash can. You know what I'm saying? Like the Most High he created us for honor. That's us. We're the ones for honor. We're the ones that are supposed to rule the world. The other ones, he created for dishonor. You understand? Dishonor. So when we act up, we'll be punished into the lands where they go, where they at. You know what I'm saying? We don't supposed to be under them. We supposed to be over them. You understand? So it's never they supposed to be the ones that lead us to the Most High. They're right. Never that. You understand? They the ones. Think about a belt. They about you in trouble. You hear me? I get that belt. That belt ain't supposed to lead you out of the punishment. That belt is the punishment.
Right.
You understand? If you could, let me get back to where we at. All right, we can get back to Jeremiah 14.
They are black unto the ground.
They are black unto the ground. You understand? Understand it is. Black, when you get into, if you digging up the dirt, anywhere. If it's earth, you digging it up, you're gonna get different shades of black. You understand? It's gonna constantly be different shades of black.
Right.
What's a more it was even heavier. The Hebrew was just and so important to it. You understand? Like, oh man, Officer Uriah got a hell of a fire. You know what I mean? Hebrew class on Friday. You know what I'm saying? You should tune in or make it down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean. So in Hebrew, when you read this in Hebrew, which is the language that the scriptures were written in, you understand? Let's say they are black. Black in the Hebrew is kadar. Kadar means dark skin.
Right.
You understand? And you get unto the ground, which is unto the earth. It's la ratazah.
All right.
So it's kadar la ratazah. That's, you know what I mean, dark skin. Kadar is dark skin,
Right.
you know what I mean? And La Aratazar is unto the earth. You understand? Yeah. You understand? So, you know what I mean? We are black unto the right. Kadar La Aratazar. You understand? So they are black unto the ground. You understand? Go ahead.
And it's really like Jewish. They put on these big black coats that these wild black coats that touch the floor.
Right, that touch the ground like that. Because the Jewish man don't know. The Jewish man is for the most part an idiot. They don't know no better. That's their idea of being black unto the ground.
Right.
Wearing a long coat, wearing all black.
Yeah.
They don't know no better. You understand? Right. You know what I mean? Like our identity has been taken by people that are not a people. You understand?
I didn't even think about that.
It's
On black coat.
right. The long
to the ground.
black unto the ground. Yeah, and I'm gonna get into some more. Dang, heck, almost got us clipped.
Right.
I gotta think of some more. I mean, I'm gonna bring out some more on why they do the hat, you know, all that garbage. You know what I'm saying? But let me get Slot. We ain't finished with that. Go ahead.
And the cry of Jerusalem has gone up.
And the cry of Jerusalem has gone up. You understand? It's like that our land is being conquered, is being occupied by this evil people. You understand?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like and we've been at the bottom for so long, we've been conquered so much. You understand? Like we don't win for nothing.
Right.
And it's because our gates have languished, because we hard headed. You understand? Like it's so many reasons. And the ISUPK got the answers. People always be like, here's a song my brother rap dude named Big Crip. He got a song called Might Not. What is it?
Might not be okay.
Might not be okay. Might not be okay. When he say, and in the chorus, he said, I don't got the answer. I'm just saying it might not be okay. He said, I don't pretend to know how we can get out of this.
Right.
But I'm just saying it might not be okay. It's
Right.
more than other people can say.
Right.
That brother never heard of ISUPK because we got the answer.
We got
It'll be okay if we actually listen, if we actually get ear to what, you know, if you walking past and you hear brothers out on the street corners, we actually giving the answers, man. We actually giving life. And people call us because we giving life, man.
Right.
You know what it is? I think they hate us because they know that their end is near. That's what it is. I think that's why we're on that list. We're on that poverty, what is it? The poverty law, yeah. That we on there because, you know what I mean, we giving our life. You understand? They can't stand it because they understand that it's over for them soon. Right. We think our oppressors don't know. They know. That's why they make every sin look so beautiful. Right. You understand? Everything. That's why Christmas is the happiest time, the most special time of the year. You understand? Because they know we're gonna fall for it. Go ahead, sir.
Right, yeah. That's why you got all these nations turning against them now.
Right.
You know, that's why, man. Listen, all of these nations starting to look at them different now. You know, they starting, that fear starting to. Well, what they say, the man of perdition is showing through. I mean,
Right.
that's 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3. You know, where the man of perdition, all of these nations are starting to see who the real evil one across this earth is.
Yeah.
Now we, of course, you know, all of those nations are evil to us, but now even the evil nations are saying who's the most evil. But I mean, that man of perdition is being revealed.
Done.
Yeah.
That. We could drop that. Let me get Isaiah chapter 1, verse 3. You understand? I'm gonna get into what this time. I'm gonna get these. I want to knock these out and then get this. Get these authors out the way. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you got whoever.
Isaiah chapter 1, verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner,
You understand? Do it.
and the ass his master's crib.
You understand? So an ox knows his owner. An ox know who it belongs to, and an ass know of his master's crib. So these are two. I guess, dumb animals. You know what I'm saying? These are two dumb animals that understand where they belong.
Right.
You understand? Go ahead.
And this is kind of off topic, but it's just, you can tell this is a black man's book. Because it says, I think it's a goat, and knows his master's crib.
Those last secret.
That's why I never thought about this.
Yeah.
That's heavy. That's heavy. Oh, man. That.
Yeah, I ain't think about that.
That. So yeah, and the thing is, like I said, those are two dumb animals that understand this is what the Most High is comparing us to. Go ahead, keep going.
But Israel doeth not know.
But Israel does not know. Like, we don't know. You understand? Like, the ox know his own. As his master's crib.
Right.
They understand. No matter how stupid they might be, you might be like, "Oh, some dumb." Yo, these some dumb ass. And no matter how dumb they are, they know where to go at. They know they refuge. They know who they belong to. They know who they masters are. You understand? But Israel, we don't know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, what is that saying about us? You understand? And you can't be too assaulted because this is how far we're talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, hey, you still, y'all don't know. Go ahead.
My people doeth not consider.
We don't consider. We don't consider at all. You understand? We, you know, what we do. What we consider for horoscopes. We consider horoscopes. You know what I mean? What my day gonna be like. We consider Christianity. You know what I mean? Or we consider Islam, or whatever black people might, whatever God, or just being somebody that I'm spiritual.
Right.
That's, people love being spiritual. That's the most laziest thing you can be, is spiritual. You ain't gotta do a damn thing. All you gotta do is believe and just defend yourself. You know what I mean? Every once in a while. You understand? Go ahead, you guys on? Go ahead.
And in the Bible it says they believe, like,
You gotta speak up.
like they believe in the wood and the stone.
Oh, yeah, you look, you jumping in front. I'm stepping on my precepts. Nah, you good. Let me get Psalms 83, verse 3. You know what I'm saying? And this is another part. This is another part of our destruction and what hurt us so much. And this is one of them precepts that we should really look at and be like, yo, damn, that's us. Ain't nobody had a whole government or a whole group of people against us like black people. Like, we be like, you can look at the history of the Black Panthers and everything that they went through. The whole COINTEL, what was it, COINTEL? COINTEL Pro. COINTEL Pro. what? COINTELPRO. Like that whole, it was created to stop black people.
Yeah.
They even had in the records, you know what I mean, to stop a black messiah. You understand?
Right.
Like we've been enemies to the state, enemies to the government. You understand?
Right.
Go ahead, you got that from me?
Psalm chapter 83, verse 3. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
You understand? This ain't taking crap. Like he pretty much like this is to the Most High. Like, Lord, he taking crafty counsel against your people. Like, please, you understand? Understand? Like, this is crafty counsel. This ain't just no regular little meeting. This is crafty counsel. They're taking crafty counsel against your people. Go ahead.
And consulted against thy hidden one.
We the hidden ones. Because we don't know. You know we the hidden ones. Who know who we are? I didn't know who we were.
Right.
To what, 2012?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know who an Israelite was.
Yeah.
We hidden. And I mean, right here, we hidden in plain sight. And the oppressor, this dude, he just out there in all black, you know what I mean, with a skull cap on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? With fake little curls on the side, saying that he's the Israelite. You understand? You got that?
Oh, so that scripture hit different when you in the UK. Like when you in the UK, you're a bit like the United Nations sit at the table, take a meeting, talk about us, how we hold nation, how you bring it down. But the truth, you bring that scripture, man.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have been nothing. It was like people talk about other people, you know, and that's why it's so important. And then they got on your honor to get up to these classes.
Right. Yeah, definitely. Man. That's happening. We gotta realize that there's powers that come up against us. And if we don't fight this fight, if we don't be fools for the Yahweh and fight and get out there on those street corners, then it's never we're gonna still be here talking. Ain't no words. You know what I'm saying? Talking about, you know what I mean, hoping that Yahweh shall come back. We got you out there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Go ahead.
Verse 4. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
Come on, man. Come on. Crafty counsel. Say they said, come, let's cut them off from being a nation.
Right.
We've been cut off from being a nation. Ain't nobody else been cut off from being a nation. There's no other people plenty, like, when you look at the history and when you say things to people like, you know what I mean, we were enslaved, you know what I mean, they'll say, well, there's plenty of people that's been enslaved, not to the extent that we've been enslaved.
Right.
The slavery that we went through was, it completely took away everything from us. It took away us. Not just everything, it took away us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That don't even sound right, but it gotta be some truth to it. They took away us, man. Like we're not who we are.
Right.
We've been given a name. We've been given a hood, a space to live in. We don't have nothing. We ain't got a flag. You understand? Like it's hard. Like our Mexican brothers, they got a flag.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Jamaicans, you know what I mean? Like, you know, they got a flag. I'm not saying that they ain't went through hell. Like that's family. You know what I'm saying? They went through it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm saying we've been at the bottom so bad we ain't got a flag. The Native Americans, they ain't got a flag either.
Yeah.
You understand? Like we flaggers. You know what I'm saying?
Because we under the original oppressor.
Exactly. Yeah. You hear something?
Piggyback off you, like we are a nation living inside a nation, and most of us is content that both of us like happy with the scratch we get, like and don't think like they like how people don't even consider to get their own nation, following these laws,
Right.
becoming who we supposed to be. Like how people don't even consider that at all.
John.
Reason, Salaki, if I may, the reason why is because we've been under a nation so long that we believe we are that nation.
Mhm.
So becoming a nation is the furthest thing from our mind.
God.
We are in the spirit of America. We wrapped in that red, white, and blue.
And after everything, matter of fact, let me get Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 7.
You want to finish this verse?
Go ahead. We got some more. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, if you want to, that
nah.
the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
Hey, that's what it sounds like. No more remembrance. You know what I'm saying? We knew it for you. I feel like at some point we knew who we was.
Right.
But that, hey, generation after generation, after slavery, after slavery, after oppressor, after oppressor, after president.
Right.
What the hell is the Israelite? Who knows what it is? Go ahead.
Like they were saying, we've been in slavery so long. Like we don't got that Jewish flag that should be off. With the Pew to David, that should be off.
Yeah.
And they got our children. They got the black children saying the Pledge of Allegiance.
Yeah, that. And
To a nation, to a people that's not even a nation.
Yeah, I can dig it. Let me get it now. She's done with that. Let me Ecclesiastes 7, verse 7. You got
Ecclesiastes 7, verse 7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad.
check this out. We went through slavery. We went through alligator bait. We went through drugs being pushed in our neighborhood. You understand? Like we went through what else? We went through no knock raids. You understand? Say it again.
Stop and frisk.
Right. You understand? Like we went, you know what I mean? I grew up in the 80s. That was that crap. You know what I mean? Ran rapid through my neighborhood.
Right.
You understand? Like, man, come on, like that's our life. You understand? Like we went through the hardest slavery ever. We went through a slavery where you can be sold. Where your mother can be sold.
Right.
You know what I mean? When you sleep, you wake up looking for your mother. She gone. She been sold. You understand? Yeah, your brother been sold. Anybody, it's no love at all from this oppressor. You don't give a damn about no age and none of that.
Right.
We went through hell. You understand? Like we went through it all. You understand? But hold the point. We went through hell. You understand? But go ahead.
And a gift destroyed the heart.
And check this out. We went through all that, and then what happened? What we did? We got emancipated.
Right.
What happened? We got a Black History Week.
Right.
Then we got a Black History Month.
Juneteenth.
Then we got Juneteenth. We got all this stuff, and then what? We became humble. We got to celebrate Christmas. We got 4th of July. We celebrate the 4th of July.
Right.
We got to celebrate Thanksgiving at our own little hut. You know what I mean? Or whatever they call it, you know what I mean? Whatever home that we could afford.
Right.
You understand? We got those things, and then we was able to feel like we were one. We were able to feel like we were free.
Right.
You understand? We actually got black people that became millionaires. We had a millionaire woman. You understand? Like we had cities, and we thought we were on the same level. We thought that we could be like the oppressor.
Right.
And we started to envy, and it destroyed our heart.
Right.
And then we forgot how to be upset. We lost our wisdom. You understand? We forgot how it is to be wise. You understand? You gone? All right. Yeah, what you do that. All right. You good. Hold on. Yeah, that's right. You understand? Like we lost our wisdom in all of those gifts.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, like we're supposed to be out here fighting for our people. You understand? And we stopped fighting. We stopped fighting because we got some gifts.
Right.
You understand? We stopped fighting because we didn't have to wear chains. You understand? We forgot how it is to be warriors. We forgot everything that happened to us.
Right.
You understand? We forgot that they got amendment, what's that, 14, that it says
13th Amendment.
13th Amendment. Wow. That say, you know what I mean, if you act up a little bit, if you do anything black,
Go back in the slave.
you back. You
Right.
back in the slavery, man. You understand?
Right.
That's what it was. You understand? That let me if I could, let me get First Maccabees chapter 3, verse 48. And after that, I'm gonna get into the books.
First Maccabees, chapter 3, verse 48.
Mm-hmm.
And laid open the book of the law.
You understand? These bastards laid open the book of the law. What's the book of the law? You understand? The book of the law is it's the scriptures. It's the Bible. You understand? That's the book of the law. You understand? We got. Okay. I'm sorry, Chris. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Wherein the heathen had sought to paint the likeness of their images.
Dang. That's right here in Maccabees.
Right.
In First Maccabees, they said that they sought to paint the likeness of their images. They painted the likenesses. You understand?
Right.
They been wanted to be us for so long, and they finally got it. They got it. They won that little battle. You understand? They had us calling them. You know what I mean? I been getting out of school for Jewish holidays and not knowing what the hell we was out for. They all kinds of names. I didn't know what they was. Getting out for, you know what I mean? Just whatever it was. We just knew if you was out of school, it was a Jewish holiday, we didn't give a damn about investigating or wondering what it was.
Right.
As long as you're out of school. When we knew it was Jewish, we knew it was them. It wasn't us. We had no idea that this was our heritage. We just knew we couldn't wait for Christmas to come.
Right.
That was our holiday. That's
Yeah.
you know, that's our holiday. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was crazy. That we our holidays with everything that they gave us.
Right.
Thanksgiving, Christmas, you understand? Valentine's Day. Or you know what I mean? The ones that really matter is the ones you out of school for.
Right.
I don't know what we gave a damn about Valentine's Day. It was cool until you get older, then you gotta buy gifts for your old lady, you know what I mean? But first of it, you know what I mean? But we never considered, because we never considered the Most High.
Right.
You understand? Like, and of course our preachers didn't tell us none of this. They got the book right there. They got the book of the law
Right.
right there. They supposed to constantly be going over it, getting ready for the Sunday scripture, whatever they gonna be doing, whatever the hell it's called. They supposed to be getting ready for it. They never came across nothing. They were like, oh damn, hold up, what's the Deuteronomy?
Right.
What is how I wonder. I call one of my other pastor brother. Hey, did you ever look at Deuteronomy? Like how it never came up?
He wasn't trained like that.
Man.
You got trained by the oppressor.
Hey, there you go. But it's like, damn. Nat Turner wasn't trained by the oppressor.
Yeah, but Nat Turner had that spirit.
He had that spirit.
Yeah.
He had that spirit. He definitely had that spirit. You understand? So did I ask one of scripture or did we've done with that, right?
Yeah.
All right. Let me see if Salah. I want to get into the book right here. Let's say, what I want to do first. All right, we're gonna get into this book right here. This is chosen people from the Caucus. You got that?
Yeah, but mine's got a different color.
Oh, see, I got the cheat version. You know what I'm saying? This paper right here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I had to. You know what I mean? It's cheap, but it's rich in
Right.
information. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm gonna go. Let me see. All right, I'm gonna go to page 181. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna read it. All right, here we go. All right, so this is the chosen people from the Caucus. This is page 181. Say that all boils down to this: the Ashkenazim have no genetic or historical origin in Palestine at all.
Right.
They are descendants of Russian steppe, and I think that's steppe tribesmen who were converted to Judaism about 740 AD because of political convenience. You understand?
Right.
These steppe tribesmen were known as Khazars. The word Khazar probably derived from their name, and they wielded together a formidable empire that lasted for at least 2 centuries. However, around 965 AD, the Khazar army was defeated by Slavia, Duke of Kai, and Khazar power declined. You understand? So that right there that's white on white crime right there.
Yeah, I'm about
You
to say
understand?
that's one of their people. White.
God, that's state beef right there. So I'm gonna go back right here. Let me go to page 179. This right here. This is page 179. With these German immigrants into Poland came a certain number of German-speaking Jews and rabbis in the Polish semi-wilderness. They encountered something that astonished them deeply. They encountered Jews, hundreds of them, more Jews than in all the rest of Europe combined.
Right.
More Jews than had been in Palestine at the time of Jesus. And they were strange Jews. They spoke a strange language called Yiddish.
Right.
You understand? And Yiddish is pretty Yiddish is a bunch of different languages put together. Russian, German,
It's
Italian, French, Spanish.
it's mostly 2nd century German and 3rd century Polish.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
You did?
2nd century, yeah.
Yeah.
2nd century German and 3rd century Polish put together.
Yeah.
2 languages of their own people mixed.
Right.
You know, and they call it Yiddish.
Right. Just do it all together.
It's like if you listen to it, you got that ish on the end.
Right. right.
Yiddish.
Feel like how you spit up.
Yes.
Yes.
Remember what we was talking about earlier about the ish?
Right. Ish. God.
Yeah.
God. I can dig it.
That's a created language so that they could separate themselves from their own people, so that they can pretend that they were different.
Right.
And they could pretend and take on the image of the Jews, and that's what they did. So they separated themselves, created a language, and then even separated themselves even more away from their own people,
Right.
so that they could take the image of another people,
Right.
which was you was talking about earlier about whitewashing.
God. Yeah. That's why people don't mess with it.
Identity theft.
Yeah, identity theft. There you go. Identity theft. Hold on. Which some words were obviously a very primitive form of some Germanic tongue, but nothing like any sort of German spoken to the West. Some words were basic Hebrew. Others were like Russian or incoming European Jews. These strange Jews wore a cap they called a yarmulke, and their rabbis wore 4 trimmed hats and a kaftan straight off the Russian steppes. They had strange eating habits and were fond of preparing white fleshed fish a certain way. White fleshed fish. That sounds weird.
Right. Raw fish.
Raw kind. Theirs was a quite primitive form of Judaism, and most primitive among them, called Karaites, rejected even the idea of rabbis. They wore side locks
Right.
of hair and called their towns shillers. And I might be butchering that. Shtetl's, which is Chittetl, right? It sounds like I spelled it wrong, right? Shtetl's. Whatever that could be. It sounds weird. You understand? But that's just a few pages from the chosen people from the Caucasus.
Right.
You understand? I want to get let me get this from Babylon to Timbuktu. This right here is Page 84 of From Babylon to Timbuktu.
Right.
Definitely get your hands on one of these. You know what I'm saying? It say in the year 65 BC, the Roman armies under General Pompey captured Jerusalem. In 70 AD, General Vespasian and his son Titus put an end to the Jewish state with great slaughter. You understand? We went through it. You understand? Great slaughter. These back, they didn't go through no great slaughter, man. You understand? We went through this great slaughter just to have our nationality took from it. You understand? We went through the hell.
Right.
You understand? Titus put an end to the Jewish state with great slaughter during the period of the military governors of Palestine. Many outrages and atrocities were committed against the residue of the people. During the period from Pompey to Julius, it has been estimated that over 1 million Jews fled into Africa, fleeing from Roman persecution
Right.
and slavery. Check this out. It said the slave markets were full of Black Jewish slaves. You understand? That's right. This brother, this is Rudolph R. Windsor.
Yeah.
You understand? This is a brother. You understand? Say it again.
When you can get that?
Say it again.
When you can get that?
Hey, this was some years.
Still looking pretty.
Because I always kept it in a book bag or.
Right. I gotta give me another one.
Actually, I had multiple. Matter of fact, I didn't have this one for years. My other one is in the camp box.
Right.
I got another one.
Okay.
I forgot. Let me get this right here. This is Arthur Coulson. Now, this book right here is The 13th Tribe.
I got that too.
You got
I got that too.
this right here.
Arthur Kessler.
I think he actually unalived himself.
Yeah.
It's theories that say he did that because he realized that this ain't his people. Matter of fact, while I'm getting that, let me get this precept. Let's see. Lot.
What you trying to collect books now?
I am. I'm
Yeah.
trying.
Listen. You gotta come over, stop at the crib one day to see the ones I got.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a bunch of them. I'm trying to get my catalog a little, stretch my little catalog out.
Got it. I can dig it. All right. So I need another scripture, but while I'm looking for that, let me get Zechariah chapter 9, verse 6.
Zechariah chapter 9, verse 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whenever you got it, you can go ahead.
Come.
Don't look into it.
Zechariah chapter 9, verse 6. And a bastard shall dwell in Ashdod.
Man, bastard should dwell in Asgard. And anybody know what that says? We got some people in the chat. We got some. Hey, if anybody know where Asgard is,
Ashdod.
Asgard, not to be confused with the Thor.
Ashdod.
God,
Dod.
looks like Dod, Ashdod, ASHDOD. If anybody know where that's at, if we could, if you want to look it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna look that up.
Okay.
I need to know that.
Precept back, man. Whenever you got, you can go ahead and see what you got.
Oh, okay. You want me to read Ashdod or you want me to finish reading?
No, you can react though.
Okay. In the Bible, Ashdod is primarily known as one of the 5 main Philistine cities, along with Gaza, Ashkelon, Ekron, and Gath. It's mentioned in the Old Testament
No, if you could just Google what it is, where it's at.
Oh, where
Where
is
it's
that?
at. Kind of.
Oh, okay. City in Israel.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, and go back to that scripture. What it say?
Okay, go back to the script.
Just to know, it's in Israel. What it say?
It says it's in Israel, a city in Israel.
No, yeah, it's in Israel. Now go ahead with that precept say.
Zechariah chapter 9, verse 6. And a bastard shall dwell in Ashdod.
A bastard shall dwell in. This is prophecy right here.
Right.
It's a bastard shall dwell in Asgard. Who that bastard is? They over there right now. That's that's why we call them bastards. You know what I'm saying? That's why they dwell in our country, man, in our land. Go ahead.
Arabs,
Say it again.
Arabs,
The Arabs? The Jewish man. The Jewish man is over in Israel right now. You know,
isn't the Jewish man like Arab?
say it again.
Aren't Jewish people Arab?
No. The Jewish man is a Jewish man. Arabs are a different nation of people. Come on. Where is that? Okay, I might be right. I'm sorry. Let me get Revelation chapter 2, verse 9. I'm trying to find that precept.
Say that again, Revelations chapter 2, verse
9. No. Say it again.
Revelation what?
Revelations 2, verse 9. You got each one the thumb, or you want them to read it?
Revelation chapter 2, verse 9. I know that works. Tribulation and poverty.
So the Most High, he says he knows how it works. You understand? And our tribulation, he knows what's going on with us. He knows the hell that we're living in. You understand? Okay. He knows the hell that we're living in, that we're dealing with. You understand? Go ahead.
But thou art rich.
But thou art rich. You understand? The Most High understand. He know that we poor. He know that we're poor people. And he said, "Thou art rich." You understand? Why does he say that we're rich? All right, I'm just translate. It's saying. So what I'm saying is, why are we rich? Do you understand why you calling us rich?
And
No, I'm asking you. Do you know why he's calling us rich?
Allah.
Say it again.
Allah.
Say it again.
Allah.
I don't understand.
I don't know.
You don't know. What did you say though?
I said Allah.
Allah. What is that?
In Hebrew.
Say it.
No, in Hebrew.
It's La.
Oh,
Yeah, La. Okay. All right. So we're saying that we're rich because we're going to inherit the nation. We are the chosen people of the Bible. We've been chosen by the Most High to rule the earth. That's why we're rich. All we gotta do is fight the temptation. All we gotta do is keep fighting against the demons that tell us to do just wicked things. You understand? Like, and we'll have what was intended for us to have. You understand? All we gotta do is fight. You understand? Let me get Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 19. Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 19. Yeah, do it.
Oh Lord, my son,
Uh-huh.
and my fortress,
Fortress, and my fortress. Hold tight
and my
right there.
fortress.
So this say, "Oh Lord, my strength, my fortress." The Most High is our everything. We go, you know how you go to a doctor when something's wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? Or you might have some financial issues. You might try to get a loan. You should pray. We should pray to the Most High to fix our problems. We shouldn't go to a nation that doesn't give a damn about us. You know what I'm saying? Now, what I'm saying is, to be clear, take those proper steps to do whatever needs to be done. But you put the bulk of the bulk of your hopes into the Most High. You go to a doctor, you pray for the Most High to be with the hands of that doctor. You pray for the Most High to give that doctor, you know what I mean, steady hands for operation or anything. You understand? That's what we do. We don't. He's our fortress, which means he protects us. A fortress is like a giant castle. You know what I mean? That which kings of the past they loved to have, they wanted to have, they needed to have, because it protects their city, it protects them.
Right.
So you know what I mean? He's our fortress. You understand? We don't need to build, you know what I mean, a bunch of, you know what I mean, a large castle with the best stone and all that. Like, we just need to pray to the Most High. We need to keep the Most High alive. We need to stay on the side of the Most High.
Right.
You understand? He is what we need. You understand? Go ahead. You want to take over?
Come.
Good. You can take it on top.
I'm gonna start from the top.
Okay.
Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 9.
Mm-hmm.
For thus saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, behold, I will cause to cease out of this place in your eyes.
Hold on, son. Where you at?
You said Jeremiah 16,
Okay,
and what?
19.
Oh, 19. I was on that. Okay, it's a lot. Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 19. O Lord, my strength and my fortress and my refuge in the day of affliction.
Uh-huh.
The Gentiles shall come unto thee from the ends of the earth.
That's where they came at. They came from the ends of the earth.
Right.
They grabbed us from the ends of the earth and brought us over here in this house. They kidnapped us just so we can wear a flag shirt.
Right.
You imagine that, wearing the face of the man that kidnapped you. You wearing his face on your shirt, you know what I mean? Well,
Right.
your kids wearing the shirt.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He stopped beating you as much as he used to, so now you feel you're happy to be a captain.
Right.
You understand? Which is hella weird. Go ahead.
And shall say, surely our fathers have inherited lives.
Man, hey, check this out. You know what I'm saying? And you hear that? This is what those oppressors said. Man, he said, surely those Jewish men, they realize, they gonna realize.
Right.
If they didn't, they did. Hey, this dude off the coastler,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? If the theories is right, you know what I mean, which, you know what I mean, for the sake of this class, I'm gonna say it's right. You know what I'm saying? They inherited lies.
Right.
They don't realize, like, because I've seen Jewish children, teenagers crying when we go in on them.
Right.
And they, what do you mean? My grandmother was in a cage,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, in an oven or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
They thinking that they went through that hell for a reason.
Right.
You went through that hell because you inherited lies.
Right.
Your grandmother inherited the lies, and she got her ass burned up because of those lies.
Right.
They not us. They not us, man. You've been burnt multiple ways. You've been burnt the black way, you know what I'm saying? Well, you got burnt.
Right.
And you've been burnt the literal way.
Right.
Because you don't realize that you've stolen the identity of the greatest people on earth.
Right.
And the Most High is you've been punished for it, and you're being punished. You understand? And the Most High is going to do you so wrong in a right way.
Right.
You understand? You're going to get paid back double. I believe it was the Jewish man. They funded the transatlantic trade slave trade.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah, you know this. The ship, yeah.
Insurance.
Man, the insurance only gotta have insurance. Yeah, insurance. They made sure if anything go wrong,
Right.
on your trip, snatching these Africans up. You understand?
Right.
If anything go wrong, make sure it's insured, and we'll go ahead and take care of it.
Right.
Pay your deductible, so you can go ahead and get you some more slaves.
Right.
You understand? Get you right back on the seas, so you can get back over there and get the rest of them.
Right.
Ruin their lives, kidnap babies. You know what I mean? Parents. People don't even know where they. What was I reading? Damn, what book was that? But it was talking about how. Was it? I think it was We Were a Prophet. Talking about how when people got freedom, it wasn't just met with just happiness, because people were separated. People was putting out telegrams to try to find our people.
Right.
Try to find your mother. Try to find your kids, whatever. But now y'all like, oh damn, we free, so where my brother at?
Right.
Where my uncle at that always looked out for me?
Right.
Where my father? Like, you know what I mean? Because we all separated at this point. So it wasn't just happiness thinking, you know what I mean, you getting emancipation. It was now you're free and you're frantic, and now I don't know where my family is.
Imagine having no way to find it.
Oh my God, man, that's insane. That's enough to drive you insane right there. Like, that's insane. Go ahead.
Just like Harriet Tubman.
What happened?
She was still slave. I think the boyfriend was free, so they said, let him be free, but you have to stay here because you're property.
The first dude yeah. He got his sleep. He got his freedom. When they get married, I think he was engaged or something with a girl. So he got his freedom, and he came to get her.
Right.
And I think the slave master, he told him, he said, look, you free.
Right.
But her, look, Minnie before she was, you know what I mean, Harriet Tubman.
Right.
Minnie, she belongs to us.
Right.
She ain't going nowhere. So,
That's great, you know?
And then she finally got her freedom.
Right.
They thought she died.
Right.
She go back saving other people, and
Right.
he didn't got married. And of course, he ain't knowing that, you know what I mean, you can have more than one wife. So he, you know what I mean, I thought she was dead. If anything, if he knew the truth, he like, damn, man, you mine.
Right.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? I got another red, but you know what I mean? Hey,
Right.
you mine too. You my baby. You know what I mean? Like, hey, I thought she was gone.
Right.
He just had to depart. Man, the white man is the devil. He the reason why, you know what I mean, black family gonna work out.
Right.
You know what I mean?
The conditions that we put in.
Right,
We feel like there's no way out.
Right. We just give into it. Go ahead, you keep going.
I'm about to say that's why Zephaniah 2:1 to gather yourself together. We got to come together to make it work.
We gotta come
We got to
together.
be on one accord.
That's such an important, we gotta come together. It's so important because we too separated. Like, we too separated, with the religion. We too separated with religion to decide. We believe strongly in the traditions because we when you come into the truth, you letting go tradition. Like, it's a blessing to be able to be in the truth.
Letting go tradition and religion.
And religion was like hand in hand, really.
Truth is the way of life.
Right. Come. And it's so hard for brothers to do because those traditions, you have memories, you got family that you done lost,
Yeah.
and you had those traditions with them.
Right.
So now you gotta unbreak that chain, and you don't even we don't know about death. Like coming to the truth, you understand about death.
Right.
You understand? You realize, you know what I mean, people coming back. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, and it it's not who I was talking to, but it's pretty much telling like, man, you should always want to spread this truth because you don't know who you want to help out.
Right.
You might, if you got a loved one that you lost, if you spread the truth to a stranger, you don't know that stranger might be your distant cousin. That distant cousin might bring back your mother, your father,
Right.
yeah, anybody. And now they coming back in the truth. You understand? That's why it's so important for us to all, as Israel, to be in the truth. You know what I mean? I met the slave talking to two sisters. Colombia, one was she was from Colombia, and the other one, I want to say she Puerto Rican.
Right.
They I'm telling them about it. I had my headphones on, so they had a class. I'm listening to Uriah Hebrew class,
Right.
and they like, you listen to music? I'm like, no, I'm listening to a class. They're like, what kind of class? I'm like, Hebrew class. And they look at each other like, oh my God, we were just talking about Hebrew. And she get to talk about how her son
Right.
is an Israelite.
Right.
I'm like, you're an Israelite too, right? I'm like, both y'all Israelites.
Right.
So yeah, she like, hey, her son is with the candy canes, unfortunately. You know what I mean? And she
Right.
get to talk about how, you know what I mean, like, yeah, that's crazy. He be at the church. I like the church.
Right.
So cringy. Yeah, the church. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like, no, we call our school. I mean, we call our building a school. I like me. You see how we talking right now? This is what I'm telling her. You see how we talking? Us, all three of us talking. This is the church right here.
Right.
This us coming together. We all talk. We talking about the scripture. Like they always getting into it. They talking about, you know what I mean?
Right.
And it's funny because they got a zeal for the Most High,
Right.
but not of knowledge.
Now,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's heavy because she telling me how
got a zeal for knowledge, but not the Most High.
of not of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? The one Colombian sister, she telling me she got a dog. Her dog is named Levi.
Right.
And she don't even know why she called him Levi. She don't even know that it's in her, just those names are in it,
Yeah.
are in her, just because that's your heritage. That's your, like, you should be familiar with these names. You know what I mean? Like, that's your people. She don't even, you know what I mean? We don't even know. I think she said she was adopted, and she was, the people that adopted her was Jehovah's Witnesses.
Oh, okay.
So of course her mind was all going on. Yeah, that's another thing. And Jehovah, like you said, not being able to gather ourselves together. That's not gathering together. I tried to talk to a few Jehovah's Witness sisters, and they don't want to hear. One sister, she was giving me an ear, but the other one, she was, sir, no, that's not our Jesus.
That's the spirit. That's an evil spirit.
God.
Remember when Christ said to Peter, "Get thee, Satan, get thee behind me."
Right.
You know, he said he wasn't talking directly to Peter, but he was talking to that spirit
Right.
on Peter.
Oh,
You know? Sometimes that's what it is. That's what it is. It be that spirit that's on our people that turns them to that path of wickedness.
Right. And it like I said, and it's tradition.
Right.
People that they respect that have that position.
Right.
You understand? If I could, let me see. Hold on. I know I got it in Deuteronomy in my. Okay. Let me get Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 64.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people.
Man, we've been scattered among all people. Like this, and this is to understand. This is for black people to understand. This is for black, Hispanic, you know what I mean, Latino, you know what I mean, Benjamin, just the Jamaicans, Haitians, you understand? Realize we've been scattered among all people.
Right.
We were all together at one point. We were together. We were together in Israel until we had to get up out of there.
Right.
Yahweh said, look, check this out. When you see them people coming, when you see them forces coming, get out.
Right.
We got the hell out. We went to the best place that we feel made sense, which was that. You know what I'm saying? With the content of that. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
From the one end of the earth, even unto the other.
Damn, they came from all the way across, man. Go ahead.
And there thou shalt serve other gods.
And this is that. We went and served other gods. You know what I'm saying? We went and served other gods like we've been served already. Most I said, yo, he wanted us to get the hell about. He said, your next slavery, you ain't walk.
Right.
Y'all getting the hell about. Yeah, like that's like a fed up fuss.
Right.
So man, yeah, you gonna keep coming in here smelling like weed. You gonna keep on just disrespecting my house. Get the hell up. Get up. Pack your stuff and roll up.
Right.
You understand? Go ahead. Hold on, slide. Go ahead. Yeah.
And we was getting into the African tradition. God told Africans to tell the other nation they kicked us out of Africa.
Oh yeah.
We chased this about it.
They chased us about it. Yeah. Go ahead.
Which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone.
So we went over there and we came over here and we served God. Abraham don't know about these people, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I mean? Jacob don't know about these guys. Like they don't know nothing about none of this, none of these gods. You know what I'm saying? Like our fathers knew nothing about the wood or the stone. And what is the wood and what is the stone? Go ahead.
The wood is the cross.
The wood is the cross. Go ahead. You got to break it down slow though, man. You got going some fast. Go ahead. So the wood is what?
Wood is the cross and
What the cross? What that belong to?
Christianity.
My man, Christianity. Go ahead.
And the stone is what Islam worship.
The stone, right? That stone, and then just double tie it in the back so it can stay on. Yeah. So we came over here, and if you look up to see, like Islam, well, Christianity is about 83% of Black people are Christians, and about 20%, whatever, is Islam.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For the most part, you gotta get locked up for you decide that you want to be
Islam.
a Muslim. You understand? Even Malcolm X had to get locked up before he became a goddamn Muslim.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A jailhouse religion. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, go ahead.
Even wood and stone. Verse 65. And among these nations thou shalt find no ease.
Hey, look, we don't get no ease. Ain't no ease. I'm tired as hell right now.
Yeah.
I gotta hurt them up. I'm tired as hell. Man, my red stay complaining about having to work.
Right.
You understand? Like my mother and my father are retired. And they working.
Right.
And they working.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They retired from their full-time job. And they can't just
Stop working.
stop working. You done. Right. Man, ain't no ease here. Ain't no ease here. Like this is life in America.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't no ease for you. You know what I mean? You won't have to keep working. Your feet gonna hurt.
Right.
It's time the bottom of my feet stay hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes when I put my feet up, when I lay down in the bed, I swear I feel sometimes like my feet, I can hear my feet say,
Yeah. Yes.
that's heavy. Go ahead.
Neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest.
Man, come on, man. Ain't getting no rest. Go ahead.
But the Lord shall give thee there a trembling heart.
Man, look. We scary as hell. I'm gonna tell you, like, we just now started. Like, how long? What year did we start being able to look a white man in the eyes? Because it wasn't in the 50s. Was it in the 60s that it started? 70s, maybe?
It might have been the 60s,
The 60s?
but some places you still can.
Oh man, that's crazy. A trembling of the heart, man. Your kids go outside Your kids go outside, our hearts is trembling.
Right.
We don't know if they're gonna make it back. You understand? You see a police car come behind you,
Right.
our hearts is trembling. We don't know if we're gonna make it back. Nobody knows. I'm gonna tell you this though. And he and I used to be scared.
Right.
I used to, before I came into the school, I used to record. I think I still got it on my phone. I got pulled over
Right.
up the street from my house. I straight turned the recorder on. And I just started talking like I'm just recording this until I get my brain blown out. I'm getting pulled over.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm right here. I named the street.
Right.
I'm right here. You know what I mean? They came up to me. He just asked for my life registration, whatever. He told me I ran a light. It's crazy. You know what? Black people got to think. I think we really want to die.
Right.
Cause I could have just it could have stopped, but I still want to hug you. He said I pulled you over because you ain't stopped at the stop sign. Like really? You pulled me over.
Right.
You petty. I'm going in. Like y'all, I got rights. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I got rights. You know what I mean?
That's how we feel.
Man, right? That's yeah. This before you was even born. You know what I'm saying? You could have not been here if the Most High ain't already picked me. You know what I'm saying? Ain't decided. You know what I mean? He want me in this truth.
Right.
You understand? Go ahead.
And
Huh?
you go.
He forgot.
Oh man.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Sorry. You slide.
And failing eyes.
And failing eyes. We were just talking about that. Failing eyes. We always hurt.
Right.
We always down. You know what I'm saying? Every time you think you about to get up, you get down. You understand? Like
Judah Morton.
Judah Moore, good. Next time raise your hand, but you good. You definitely you on it. Yes. Judah Moore. That's a heavy precept. Oh man. Go ahead.
And sorrow of mind.
And a sorrow of mine. We got a whole genre of music called the blues.
Right.
Because our minds is full of sorrow. And guess what capitalize off of our music? You know what I'm saying?
Oppressive.
The oppressor. The one the people that speak Yiddish.
Right.
Go ahead.
And it's in our spirit to be down because doesn't it say like Judah like in Genesis when Jacob was talking about the spirit the spirits about the spirits of the 12 tribes. They said something with a lion because
Spirit of tribe.
the spirit of the shad.
I mean, a lion's mouth. That's just talking about us after we getting older. It's a bit like a lion's whelp. Like when a lion get older,
Right.
it's laid out. Most of the work you've done is older, and it's just time for the younger lion to come on,
Right.
challenge them, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, but it's not our nature to be sad. Nah, it's not. If anything, you want to talk about our nature is to be chilling. Like, you know what I mean? Like Jacob did.
Right.
He was chilling. He was a man in the tent. You know what I mean? He dwelled in the tent. While Esau was the man in the field. He out there, you know what I mean, rubbing urine on himself, hiding in the woods. Yeah, he's a wild man. You understand? But we were chilling. It's not to be sorrow. The sorrow comes from being disobedient. We shouldn't be here. In Deuteronomy, it gives a whole list of, if you act right and follow my orders, this is what your life gonna be about. Everything is the way that the Jewish man is living now. I mean, some of it.
Right.
You know what I mean? None of the stuff he do on the left hand side. Everything he do on the right side. You know what I mean? If we to follow, that's how we'll be living. People supposed to come up to us and be like, "Dang, how do we get our people to be like y'all?" You know what I mean? How do I get my kids to listen like y'all kids? How do I get my woman to stop going upside my head with a frying pan. You know what I'm saying? Like, how are y'all so close to your God,
Right.
to a real God? You know what I'm saying? Say it again.
Obedience.
Obedience is what it's supposed to. That's what drives us. That's the catalyst for our power.
Right.
To show the world. We supposed to be the world. We supposed to be we the salt of the earth. You understand? We the flavor. You know what the salt is? You know, salt is flavor. You know what I mean? You get in the house and I'm gonna make you some chicken one day. I'm gonna put nothing on it. Nothing. I'm gonna just cook it.
That's what we want.
And then I'm gonna make another one. I ain't gonna do it all the way there.
Right.
I'm gonna cut off some chicken with no seasoning on it. Then put some chicken, I'm gonna put some seasoning on the oven. You know what I'm saying? What they call it in white store or any store? They don't call it season. They call it spicy. When you go look for season in the store, you gotta go to the aisle and say spices.
Right.
That's crazy. That's white. Don't you ever call season spice? You know what I'm saying? It's season. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so we the salt of the earth. Sly. Keep doing it. This is my last scripture too.
Verse 66.
Mm-hmm.
And the light shall hang in doubt
And your
before
life,
thee.
your life shall hang in doubt. Going right back. Our life hangs in doubt. You understand? I feel like every time I read a paper or I get a news break,
Right.
it's a brother that lost his life.
Yeah.
Either to the police or from another brother.
Right.
Or sister. You know what I mean? Or sister, they taking each other's lives. You understand? Like our life, like we don't, it's sad because we don't hold worth on human life.
Right.
We don't really care. You know what I mean? We like damn Scarface, like kill for fun.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We don't care about each other. Our youth has been raised by the older brothers,
Right.
the OGs. You understand? And then the OGs don't know what to do with them.
Right.
Now they like, I don't know what's wrong with these youngest boy, you raised them.
Right.
You understand? Like we don't care about the origins of the problem. We just want to talk about the problem.
Right.
So let's get to it. We gotta realize where the problem started.
Yeah.
It's in the OGs. How about that? But they don't give a damn. They're taught them. Go ahead.
And thou shalt fear day and night.
Man, you should fear day and night. Day and night. You never know. Hey, it's my bill. If my car payment gonna get, you know what I mean? If my car gonna get repoed.
Right.
You know, man. Sometimes I be at the window like Malcolm X, looking through the blinds. Sometimes every time I hear a truck pulling up, my God, dang! When I hear it, sometimes like, did I pay my car note?
I remember that.
I'm so tired of a car note, but hey, bills.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Bills, man. Man, you don't get no rest, man. Go ahead.
And shall have no assurance of thy life.
Call the police for something.
Right.
Don't forget about damn, what's the sister name? Oh, my God, I'm so mad. That's Slovakia, sister. Sonia Massey.
Nasty.
Sonia Massey. Never forget about Sonia Massey.
Right.
That sister, man, she didn't know she didn't have no insurance in her life. She thought she was okay.
Yeah.
You understand? And the officer that unalived her, he's not in jail right now. He's not locked up. He's still out. You understand? But Sonia Massey is a perfect example. We don't have no assurance of our life, man.
Right.
You get into an argument with your husband. Get him to school.
Yeah.
Call the ISUPK. Call camp leader. So you know what I mean, it can get handled. Because you call the police and your husband will be unalived.
Right.
You understand? One slip of the tongue. If he says anything outside of, please, sir, I'm sorry, sir.
Right.
Master, please, I apologize. Anything outside of that, his life is in danger.
Right.
You understand? Go ahead. That was it? Okay. With that, pass the class over to precinct officer. Thousands. House lot. Be the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, Harlem, New York, under command of Junior Hanna. You know what I'm saying? We're ahead to spring, we've been spreading this truth, you know what I mean, since 1969. You know what I mean? But with that, pass the class over to precinct officer. Thousands. A thumb.
Right, excellent class, excellent class. Brother said we got to gather ourselves together. We got to come together. That's the only way we're gonna survive in this world, you know.
Right.
We got to take the initiative to come together. Gather yourself together, gather together, nation not desire. Let me stand this. Right. Security announcements. We're the ICPK out of 1 West, 125th Street, all in New York, under commanding General Yohana. New rules for brothers and sisters. When a new brother and sister come into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They're here to shed themselves of the world after 6 months. Let me go back. Rules for new brothers and sisters. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world after 6 months. If a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother or sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother or sister will get permission from the head to marry, which is a commandment. You can find it in Numbers 18:21, Malachi 3:8-10. It means 10th in the Hebrew, and it's pronounced ma'ashra. A 10th of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund, a free will offering for the priest, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like to give. Up and coming holy convocation, we have the memorial blowing of the trumpets. Remind Akim, Naquatim to check on social media, such as ISUPK.com, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and so on for ISUPK events and material. If a brother wants to be a troop in the school, then he has to start wearing all black, which includes black boots, shirts, pants, headband, and scarf. With that, we're going to give one courtesy salute to the teacher, men of Israel, Imajim Shabbat, Imajim Barak, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shabbat,
Yeah, I see that shot with the thumb.
Yad Yavata, class dismissed.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man, if you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please go to isupk.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
They're 1 West. They're 1 West. They're 1 West.